Welcome once again to the GamesRadar Plus Loot Crate booth at San Diego Comic-Con 2015. My name is Anthony John Agnello. I am not an auctioneer. I'm just talking very fast because it
faster,
it
Anthony,
feels good.
faster, Anthony, go!
I can't do it anymore. I can't. This is Maxwell McGee,
folks.
And this is Rob Conkey, producer on Transformers Devastation, and this man is Gregg Berger. Gregg!
Bozo, me king!
Yes! Welcome, Gregg.
Gregg Berger is the voice of freaking Grimlock, the leader of the Dinobots, leader of the Autobots. If we want to be...
Slag, slug, swoop, and snarl do what Grimlock say!
Gregg, I won't lie. Might have looked you up on Wikipedia for the start, and for whatever reason, like as soon as you open your page, it's like, oh, Gregg Berger, best known for his role as Odie on Garfield. Like, wait, what? No! No. I mean,
he did do that.
It's true.
Wow! And Squeak the Mouse, and
Yes.
Harry the Alley
Yeah.
Cat, and Herman the Mailman.
Doing them all. Oh my God.
Gregg, is there ever a temptation... You've been doing Grimlock for 30 years now. Like, 30 years. Do you ever just want... Whenever you get called back in, you're just like, this time I'm doing this metal dinosaur differently. This time, this is going to be like the dark night of Grimlock's soul. But do you just like, do you keep energy in that role? Are you still excited about being a giant metal dinosaur?
I said to Rob, it's a love thing, and it's been going on, and if something works for me, I stick with it.
Yeah.
However, it's gone through a lot of bends and curves and alignments and realignments. Fall of Cybertron was very dark and almost cinematic. So there, it weathers changes without losing its core, or at least that's my motive.
It's exciting to me when I saw the announcement for Transformers Devastation.
Yeah.
I was like, freaking finally, Activision is not going. This is no more this Michael Bay nonsense. Well, forgive me, fans of the Michael Bay Transformers.
Everybody just turned off the video.
But like, okay, we're moving away from that, and even like. I enjoyed Fall of Cybertron. I thought it was a cool game, but it was like a much darker beast than the Gen 1 world.
Yeah.
And now, like, this is full-on, bright, primary-colored Transformers.
Right.
Like, why do you think that people keep coming back to that version? Why is that the one that people gravitate back to, even as it changes again and again?
I'll give it to you, but we're set in Generations universe, so this game is nodding to the past, the present, and the future. It's very modern take.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, like you're saying, the older games tended to be very dark, very gritty, which actually we loved. We thought it was great. But you know, we were doing something. We kind of wanted to do something new, and so, you know, we worked with Platinum Games in the past. We know they're pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Action developers. Additionally, they have
those guys.
Yeah,
they're not good at action.
They've done some pretty good stuff.
Their forte is more slow-paced text adventures.
Yeah,
right.
Totally.
That Bayonetta text.
Deep conversation. Yes.
Not.
And well, they also have really nice shading tech, or cell shading tech. And we were like, guys, what would you guys think of Transformers? And they were like, oh God, please let us do it. They've been fans of it since they were kids. The show played in Japan. They know all the characters. They have guys who have like every single figure, even from like all the exclusive shows they're importing from the U.S. Right? These guys are into it. And so the second we brought it to them, they were like, God, please, yes. And so they were so excited about it. And we were like, okay, so let's see what we can do with cell shading. Like, if we're doing cell shading, this is what it's going to look like. And they showed it to us, and it just blew us away.
Nice.
So what sort of state like is the game right now in development? Have you like had a chance to go hands-on with it?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, every day.
Certainly hope so.
But yeah, it's you can actually play it in the Hasbro booth. You can play it in Microsoft's booth. Actually, we're just around beta right now, so it's really coming along. It's getting there.
Right, you've done a lot of video game voice work in addition to all your other voice acting over the years. There is a very different thing that you have to do if you're recording voice work for a game than when you're doing a cartoon, which is the non-stop grunting. There's a lot. You always got... How the hell do you get into that mode of being like, I'm ready for 4 hours of grunting in the studio for this?
Honestly, it's almost like doing elaborate jigsaw puzzles, because you're I mean, this is just the way I envision it, but you're entering a virtually infinite universe of infinite choices.
Right.
But yeah, you're going to fight 50 ways and die 50 ways and live 50 ways and win or lose 50. Everything has to be covered for any eventualities that are all player inspired. So by necessity, these things tend to be recorded in isolation rather than ensemble. You know, we're actors, we love to play in the sandbox with each other, and ensemble records are fantastic. The relationship in gaming is much more intense between the director and the actor in the booth, because the director has to sort of paint the actor into the scenery. There may have been someone who recorded before you that you're having an important conversation with, but the director has to sort of make sure that you're in the same orchestra, that you're playing on the same team. So it's more technical, but the challenge is to make it creatively technical rather than technically creative.
Very
Whoa,
cool.
what did I say?
What the hell just happened?
Transformers Devastation, it's here, playable at the show. When are
It is.
people going to be able to get their hands on it?
October 6th this year.
And on what platforms?
So PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Steam.
Fantastic.
Retail and digital.
Thank you
So,
both for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for having
us.
us.
And of course,
Yeah.
you guys at home, be sure to keep it locked to Games Radar Plus for our ongoing coverage of San Diego Comic-Con.